Hello and welcome to March West Junction TMD, and I'm Andy. And in today's video we're going to take a look at Accurascales new Mk2b's in Transpennine livery and do a comparison against these Bachmann models. So grab yourself a drink and we'll take a look over at the workbench. Okay, we're over at the workbench, and the two models you got in front of you are both Mk2b's and they're both TSOs. One's numbered 5463 and the other one is numbered 5479, and they are absolutely stunning models. Now these have been off the track for 5 minutes, and I don't know if you can see, the lighting's still on, so the capacitor inside is fantastic. Starting to dim down on that one now, but like I say, these have been off the track for 5 minutes, so I can't believe how long the stay alive lasts for inside. Now livery application is to the usual standard of Accurascale. Really nice. Some nice underframe detail, especially around the bogies as well. If you look at all the springs and all that picked out in red, and the actual fine detail around the springs and around the centre part there of the brake actuators. Got tension lock couplings with I think that's called, is it kinetic coupling? I think that's called. Some nice end details showing the hinges picked out in silver with the red end doors. And you can see there's a separately fitted handrail there as well. Some other separately fitted pipework detail. It hasn't got sprung buffers, but that's not the end of the world. Nice frosted window there, and there is something inside. I think you can just about see a sink in there. Without taking the body off, I don't know what's inside. The roof detail's just basic. There's nothing really to add on the roof detail, same as most coaches, but overall it's a really nice coach, and the lights are just going out now, so it's fantastic, the stay alive on them. It's really good. They're nice runners, as you can see from some of the footage. And what you get inside the box, you get this little warning card explaining about buffers and couplings. You get 2 detail packs. You get some spares to do with the coupling that's holding under the body. There's some magnetic couplings, and there's also some spare tension lock couplings in there, which is a nice little touch. And then in this bag you got some spare buffers, your pipe work, and there's a knuckle coupling, dummy one, and there's also I think it's a coupling hook as well that's in there. I'm just trying to see if I can see it now. Oh, it's on the back end of the knuckle coupling, so that you got the knuckle coupling that's got a hook on the end of it that hangs down. So that's a nice little touch with the spare buffers as well. Now I picked these up for, I think it was derails, and they were selling them for £47.95. They're doing a sale at the moment, so check them out. I'll put a link below with their sale. So they're at bargain prices as well, but the actual normal price, I think they're now £69.99, is really good for these. So they are a nice model. Now the information sheet you get in there, unfortunately it gets all folded up, which is a shame, but there's a nice bit of history about the Mk2b's, which if I hold it still enough, you might be able to pause your screen so you can see the information. Then you open it to this massive exploded diagram of all the parts. And that's just a different coach. showing the different parts in that. And there's another coach. So there's a lot of detail gone into these coaches. Then on the back it just explains about turning the lights on and off, warranty and parts. As you know now, Accurascale have got a lifetime warranty within reason, as long as you don't abuse your product that you've received from them. I think you shouldn't have any hassle with them sorting it out. Like I say, what you get in there, every coach you get one of these wands as well, which you just take over the top of the roof, and there must be a reed switch in there that activates, which is better than having the batteries, because the batteries in some of their wagons are a nightmare, because if you forget to turn them off you end up losing the power to the batteries over time. So they are a bit of a nightmare. So it's good that these just run on DC and DCC automatically, just with being switched on and off with that, so using the power from the track. The only downside with DC is when you put them on the track, it's making sure you turn them on. Now I don't know if they automatically come on, because every time I've put them on the track they've been on, so whether there's something in there that switches them on to start off with and then you have to turn them off, I don't know. But coincidentally, every time I've put them on the track, they've lit up. So even though I've turned them off when I've took them off. So if anyone knows it, you know, is that correct, then please add it in the comments below. Inside details are really nice as well. They've got these nice white tables and the chairs with the headrests, which is a really nice touch. But overall, they're really, really good models and well worth the money. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is compare the Accurascale one with a Bachmann Mk2, but it's a Mk2a, but they're both TSOs, and just compare some of the differences. Now, first thing I have noticed is with the Bachmann one, you get like little destinations on the windows, which is a nice little touch. The lower part of the livery seems a similar colour. This may be a little bit lighter, but the blue and white seem the same. But the blue on the Bachmann one is lighter than the Accurascale one. This is more of a trans-Pennine colour, and this is more of a network southeast colour. So drop a comment below if you think you've got an idea of which is correct out the two. Now, where Accurascale's got frosted out windows for the toilets, and there's these little dots. Now, if you've, I caught a Mk2 not long ago on the Shakespeare Express, and those are like vision holes in the glass. So it's all frosted out, and so you can sort of see where you are if you're in the toilet. Now, on the Bachmann one, it's just white and frosted out at the top. So there's no real representation of that. It's got the no smoking signs on the windows, the same as Accurascale, and the seats are a little bit different. The table shape's the same, but they're not picked out in white, and the seats just go up in an upright position with no side headrests, whereas Accurascale have got the side headrests. So there is a slight difference, but whether that's correct to do with the different types of coaches, I don't really know. The Accurascale coach is very, very slightly longer than the Bachmann one. So I don't know which one is the correct length. So again, if anyone's got any idea, drop a comment below. The Bachmann one hasn't got sprung buffers either, and the steps are not picked out, whereas they are picked out on the Accurascale one. Now, this was a limited edition set, but Mk2 coaches now at the retail, not at the RRP, they're going for £45–50, and I've picked this one up at the same price, There's no lighting in that one. There's lighting in this one, and there is a bit more fine detail on the underframe. If we compare them, there is a good representation of underframe on the Bachmann one, but there's a lot more on the Accurascale one, and it's a waste of time talking about the bogies, because if you look at the difference, there's not really a comparison really, because there's nothing on the Bachmann one, and yet the Accurascale's gone to all the trouble of putting all the brake rig in and everything. So fair play to Accurascale for that. I've already mentioned there's no lights, and also the detail pack you get is just a little coupling that drops down as like a brake pipe, but you don't get all the other spare buffers, pipe work, or any of this extra spare couplings, magnetic couplings. So it's a big thumbs up for Accurascale. So fair play to them. I think they've done a really good job, and at these sort of prices as well, that it's a no-brainer. The RIP for both of them are similar, so I mean, you pay your money, you take your choice, but I think I'm going to start swapping all my Bachmann ones now for these Accurascale ones. Okay, I think you'll agree they are really nice models, and the detail, as you expect from Accurascale, are second to none. And like I say, if you have any problems, they've got a lifetime guarantee as well, as long as you treat your model with respect, and they'll sort you out. The lighting on them is really good, and like I say, the stay alive's fantastic. It stays on for over 5 minutes. I did have a running session with them, so whether that's built up a lot of charge, I don't know how long they'd be straight out the box. And like I say, to turn them off, you just put a wand over the top of them. And like I say, if someone can drop a comment below, see if they're experiencing the same as me, where if you turn them off and then when you put them on the track later on for another running session, they seem to be on. So whether they automatically revert back to that, I don't know. I haven't seen anything in the instructions or seen anyone else write up about it. So, okay, that brings me to the end of this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to help with the algorithm of the channel. And also share with your friends and colleagues if you think they'd be interested in this video. If you're new, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and select all, and you'll be notified automatically when I upload my next video, either on March West Junction TMD or on Trecwn Valley, my 009 narrow gauge project. So thank you very much again for stopping by. Please keep safe, and I'll see you again at the next one. Bye for now.